Hello. This is for Social Work 722 discussion board on the Good Samaritan laws. So I think the thing that surprised me most, or what was the most important thing I learned from listening to the podcast, was kind of where it talked about the idea of morality versus legality. So you kind of had this idea of something may be legal, but it may not be moral, or it may be moral, but it may not be legal. So I really liked that they talked about that. And then some of the stuff about the Good Samaritan laws I kind of already knew because I'm CPR and AED certified, and they talk about Good Samaritan laws during that. And then also, my cousin is a firefighter, so I know some of the things they talked about from like his personal experience. But I liked how they kind of went over the fact that Good Samaritan laws, I think, are both helpful and unhelpful because they protect the people who call in about, ODs from things like getting in trouble for possession or for paraphernalia, but also at the same time, kind of like the podcast talked about, people who call in about ODs, they can get in trouble for other things like wanton endangerment, like in the case of the podcast, 10 charges of wanton endangerment, which is a felony charge, and then you kind of have to deal with that. So I think it's helpful because it could increase the number of calls, which then saves more lives. But then also, if you're, a person who knows somebody who called in for an OD and then got slapped with 10 different felony charges, you might not necessarily want to call in if somebody ODs, and I think that is an unhelpful part of the Samaritan laws, the Good Samaritan laws.